spawning up in the top left position of Romanticide. It is the pink Protoss player. Give it up for the Australian Starduck. Clever lad, climbing the ranks, and his opponent. He is a lesser-known player from South Korea, but a fantastic one who deserves way more interest than he gets. It is the Blue Terran player, Sigh. Ducks never lie. Starduck never lies. And will he be able to deal with the fury that is Sigh? Sigh, by the way, going to be going for a double gas to open things up with that cheeky TY second supply depot that says, "Nuh-uh, you're not getting in here. You got to stay outside." The bouncer, he saw that you've been drinking too much, and he says, "Nah, you're not coming in my club." You know, of course, as you do when you're pissed off at a club, you're like, "Oh, okay," and you get out your taser, and you zap them 3 times, and then the bouncer's like, "Okay, I'm going away." Humans versus star people. Absolutely. We have seen Battle Mech out of Sigh, but not necessarily all the time. Wow. Gonna be Marine first here. Marine first into a reactor. No Reaper. That's kind of rare for this. This feels like Reactor Hellions, like a very, very fast Reactor Hellions. Starduck, recognizing that there was a very good chance that there could have been a proxy here. And to be honest, I would not hate to see a proxy starport under normal circumstances. We are going to be seeing a delayed warp gate here. Not that delayed. Did he build a tech building? No, he didn't. A little bit delayed. Yeah, he just wanted to get enough focusing mineral income a little bit, I guess. Seems like he should have just a little bit more gas. What's the strongest race in SE2 right now? Well, that's a question that's nothing more than a trap. We do have Reactor Hellions coming out, as the prophecy hath foretold, and it is a Zealot that was built here from Starduck. Okay, so that's why he was a little bit late on his warp gate. He built that Zealot for safety, and now he gets across the map with it. Very interesting little setup here. Actually not all that great for Sigh to try and fight. He's going to pull an SEV to heal up this one Hellion. And, well, oh, that Marine's got to be pulled back, but it's a little bit late, and he will lose that. But now it's 4 Hellions against a Stalker, and that is enough to chase this down. 1 Hellion will be micro back. Nice job, Starduck, anticipating it, but just a beat too late. Ooh, but Sigh almost getting that picked off. However, he will manage to escape with the first Hellion, and now he's going to go, well, he's just going to go right on by, seeing that the Stalkers are out of position. And what does Starduck have to deal with this? Nothing at the moment, unless he gets a full wall, which he will not be able to this very moment. He is going to take some big probe damage while he waits for his units to finish up. Going to try and split things up here, but already losing, what, 3 probes right there? Oh, he's going to try and line up a couple more. Decent probe micro so far from Starduck. But we will see at least a couple more go down. And for, what? Yeah, 4 Hellions? No starport? Oh, he gets 1 last probe. Nicely done. 9 probes go down. And Sigh very nearly evens the worker economy with that bit of harass. Nicely done from the Blue Terran player. Oh. And he almost baited us right there. He did bait us. We got baited so hard. Meanwhile, another Hellion into the natural. Oh, man, look at that. Now we have another probe going down. 2 more probes going down. Great harassment so far. Man, Sigh, not just testing the multitask of his opponent, but testing the multitasking of the caster right here. Look at this very interestingly placed 3rd command center, though. That's kind of funny. Thank you very much for a 6th gifted sub, by the way, coming in here. Vuvu2, Cozy Devil Seller. Vuvu absolutely popping off in this one. And, man, the harass just does not stop from Sigh. He is relentless in this game. Dropping down the Liberator. Going to be getting a lot of lost mining time right there. And, well, that is a pretty nice move right here. But look what we have coming behind us. An Immortal drop. Single Immortal. Ooh, that's cute. Just repositions the Liberator. Testing the multitasking of Starduck. And Starduck, I mean, he passes the test, but he's still penned back. And during all of this, Sigh is getting away with that third command center. Now, this Immortal does have the opportunity to get a little bit done, but if it was a Colossus drop, then we'd actually be talking about real damage. Ooh, this is a cute move from Sigh. Knowing that his opponent is going to be distracted, trying to harass him, he picks off a casual 4 workers more with that Liberator. God damn, Sigh is all over his opponent right now, and he's going to try and bait the Stalkers out of position. Sigh, he's got the War Prism, or the, Medevac selected. Wow, brain is hard. You want your brain to be smooth. Oh, they're stacking up. Sigh is so close to a massive shot. Still gets 4 more probes. And look at the damage. 22 probes have been picked off in this game. Starduck is in shambles. Sigh is popping off hard. Absolutely incredible stuff. Now he goes double NG Bay behind this. Vuvu with the GG call. And I am hard pressed to disagree. This is a brutal position. This is a dismantling. Well, it is really looking like that. War Prism does have a Colossus inside. A Speed Prism with a Colossus. Everyone knows how good Nina is with this. But let's see what Starduck can do. We do see some Stalkers moving forward. Oh, they need to move back. Ooh, one of them immediately getting taken out. Colossus is going to drop in here. We'll find a couple of SCVs, which is very nice. 3 SCVs. Does need to keep these units alive in the middle of the map. There's no stim or combat shields. So if he were actually to use this Colossus against the army, he could actually have found so much value with that. Oh, but nice drop from Sigh. Going to try and cut off the Immortal. Won't be able to prevent its escape, but does get a little bit done. Now, this Colossus, it's picked off 5 SCVs. Is it enough? Not anywhere near. However, this is a little bit of an overcommitment, I feel, from Sigh. Oh, that tank shot was absolutely devastating. If there was a War Prism here to drop like 3 or 4 Zealots on that tank, Starduck actually holds. But as it is, not a freaking chance. Now, this Colossi in the main base, it's up to 20 kills now. Make it 22. But Sigh, he has got a noose tightly wrapped around Starduck's throat. And the Duck trying desperately to hold on. Pick up the Colossus. Drop it on top of the tanks. On top of the tanks. Oh, he was going to do it. Decides not to there. No range for this Colossus, so that does make things a little bit more difficult. The Hero Colossus did end up getting taken out in the main. But Starduck, he fights on valiantly, but it is just a numbers game at this point. Sigh has done too many numbers worth of damage to his opponent. An Immortal dropping on top of the tanks. Really nice little play right there. Picks off one of those tanks. Almost gets the other one. Oh, dropping that Immortal a little bit awkward. But at the end of the day, it was too much regardless. GG is called, and Sigh takes game number 1 level. And, well, here we go. Spawning up in the top left. It is the pink Protoss player from Australia. He needs your energy. Give it up for Starduck. And his opponent, spawning down in the bottom right. It is the blue Terran player. Give it up for the almighty Sigh. South Korea's Enigma. We know so little about this guy. I actually have a theory that he... Stray ya, mate. Here I am just offending all the Australian fans in the chat. Yeah, I actually have a theory about Sigh that he's actually another Terran player. Like, he's actually like a known Terran. It's just one of those things where I'm like, I don't know, and I certainly can't prove it, and I would never make this accusation, but he's just so good that it's really hard for me to, like, accept that he's not like a GSL Code 8 or GSL Code S like top 8 player. Like, I look at his play and I'm like, that could easily be a Cure. That could easily be like a like a Dream, or like a like just like any number of the like just below absolute best Terran players. I tried to get him to play a show match versus Nina last week, when the eXoN Cup unfortunately had to be delayed. Nice little bit of harass here from Starduck, being a little bit of a cheeky lad. Time. Yeah, it could be time. Honestly, Oh, look at this Starduck. Woof. Oh, he's going to try and cut off the SCV. Oh, almost gets it. But he's delaying this by a lot. And the way he was able to do this was he saw that it was reactor first. Oh, he's going to go a little bit too far. Nice little bait there from Starduck. But that's a huge delay on the command center. And that leaves this natural very wide open to this adept harass that's coming by. I would not have minded to see Starduck, like, chrono boost out a second adept. Like really chrono hard and try and get something done. Now it is 4 Marines. Oh, nice setup right here from sigh. And actually going to jump right on top of this adept, getting, man, a lot of damage done. Almost taking it out, in fact. And, well, any bit of exposure that sigh had experienced, it's gone now. Now look at this, though. One thing from this is the fact that sigh got supply blocked. And those 7th and 8th Marines that would have otherwise come out, they didn't. So it just goes to show you, when you do little things that mess with your opponent, they can have far-reaching consequences. Now, you know, this probably won't affect the outcome of the game, but it does slow down sigh's build. And let's say there's a Widow Mine drop, or, well, let's say there's a timing that would have hit 3 seconds earlier. And let's say with those extra 3 seconds, Starduck gets out a 3rd Phoenix or something. Yeah, let's go with Widow Mines. Let's say a 3rd Widow Mine would have showed up, and let's say just in time, a 3rd Phoenix pops out and lifts up that 3rd Widow Mine that would have otherwise killed like 12 probes. Now all of a sudden, it's a tiny thing that's made a massive difference. I don't think that's going to happen this game, but that's an example of how just a tiny little couple of seconds, one way or another, can make the difference in a game. Good scout here for Starduck. Does see these Marines moving out. But this is actually a little bit tricky for him. Okay, never mind. He's got 5 adepts. Yeah, he's totally fine. He's on 2 gates. Now, the main thing he's got to be worried about is this Widow Mine drop. And the mines are actually going to try and drop on top of the adepts. That is a very cool little play. Oh, nice target fire right there from Starduck. And, well, good split as well. And he's going to deal with this no problem. Oh, battery overcharge getting popped right there. And where are the Phoenixes? Hello? So they actually... Did he stop at 2 Phoenixes, like, very early on? This should be a dead medevac. Yeah, he's going to have to... Oh, is he going to be able to actually get out? Oh, my God. He's actually going to save most of the Marines. Wow. I did not expect that to be possible. Starduck should still be able to shade after them and kill them off. But sigh's going to make him work a lot harder for it than just letting them die. And that's a really nice little move from sigh. Sigh behind this, he is going for 3 racks. And this is a very quick stim. Sigh has a lot of very sharp timings that he can hit. Oh, that Phoenix almost getting picked off. Great target fire right there by sigh. And Starduck, don't go back in. Oh my God, he... Oof. You saw that, right? That was some very, very clunky micro right there from Starduck. Oh no, and he loses the Phoenix. A little bit of all-army syndrome right there. You saw the Adept Shades as a part of the control group right there. Oh, couple of probes getting rallied to an awkward spot. Starduck seems a little bit shaken in this game number 2. And part of that is probably because of just how tightly and how sharply sigh is playing. Sigh is playing such a crisp series so far. The target fire on the Phoenixes with those Marines stutter stepping and perfectly targeting the one Phoenix each time. That's the kind of thing that can throw an opponent off, and we saw Starduck was kind of disrupted by that. Now he does have an opportunity to get some nice damage done with these Phoenixes. Gonna find the 3rd command center, find the 2 additional barracks. Now, one thing that he really needs to find, and would be a huge benefit if he were able to do so, and actually could be game deciding, is whether he can find that Raven or not. Because Starduck is going to be relying on Colossus. And in case you're not familiar with the Raven has an ability that's called the Colossus off button. And, well, as it is right now, there's enough energy for 1 very soon to be 2 Colossus off buttons. And, well, there's one very soon to be 2 Colossus. And those are going to be pivotal for defending that base. Now, this is great right here from Starduck. He's buying himself a lot of time to get up that extended thermal lance, which is a very, very crucial upgrade right now. And that second Colossus. So, and he's already got a shield battery. Yeah, he can cast battery overcharge. He definitely has the opportunity to hold on right here. Starduck has played a pretty good game too, despite a couple of shaky moves, losing out one Phoenix. I think he's still in a good spot, and I think he can definitely hold this off. But he has got to really find a way to force that interference matrix out much earlier than he has. And, well, this is not when he wanted it to be casted. He wanted it to be casted on the map, not at his base. And that is going to be, oh, a battery overcharge coming in to save the Colossi. But they're just staying alive. Oh, no. And the miss micro coming in from Starduck once again. And there is some tanks hitting the crap out of this gateway. Starduck may actually be able to hold on at the third base. But the reinforcements from sigh are coming in. There's still these tanks here that are all clumped up. Oh, that was a big volley on the Colossus and Zealots. And sigh is going to depower this shield battery, pick it off as well. Starduck, he needs to get in here. He needs to pick up these tanks. Go, 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 pick up the tanks. Oh, but sigh, as sensing the attack, the intent, and he is going to target fire down one of those Phoenixes, but a nice relift from Starduck. Going after the Colossus is sigh, but it just barely stays alive. Oh, it goes down to 2 Marines. Now charge lots will flank in on the back of these tanks. This Marauder really has a vendetta against this Nexus, doing 600 damage, while it could have otherwise been helping out. And the cannon's like, oh, you think you can fuck with buildings? I'll show you what it's like to fuck with buildings, brah. And this is how we do it down in Australia. That's a terrible accent. +1 attack, by the way, is done for both players. Starduck miraculously holds on there. And now the Raven is gone, so this Colossus that he has will have a lot more value. But doesn't really have anything to contest with the Vikings besides his Phoenix. Second Forge and a Templar Archives coming down behind this. Another Colossus is needed. I honestly think more Phoenixes, or... Actually, you know what? I'm okay with the Templar Archives being used primarily for anti-air, but I would like to see at least 1 or 2 more Phoenix added on. Strong Marauder count for the buyout. Yeah, there's 12 Marauders right now. Lot of charge lots, which will deal very well with those Marauders. I actually think Starduck can take a fight. Yeah, once he gets these Archons up, as long as he can come in from the side and lift up these tanks, at the very least this one on the left side, I think he can come in and take a pretty good fight. And he is going to go for exactly that. No lift coming in on the tanks, but the charge lots will get right on top of them regardless. Guardian Shield helping out a lot. And, well... Oh, this, I don't think he can go back in with this at the moment, though. Sigh has a lot of reinforcements now. Now a tank will get kind of left on its own. Wow, Vikings actually taking down that Phoenix from very far away. Nice job. Starduck is still going to be able to hold on, but sigh, he's building 3 command centers behind this at home. Wow, very heavily overstimmed army for sigh right now. Vikings are getting pretty low as well. Stalker count has been particularly low. Oh, Starduck is going to lose one of the Colossus, but will take down 2, maybe 3 Vikings for his trouble. Oh, if he can get that Viking, that'd be really nice. Blink not yet done. +2 weapons on the way. Starduck needs to start up +1 armor. Now, yeah, 4th base already finished, landed, and 2 additional command centers on the way. Starduck cannot push into this, but he should be looking for that 4th base. He is not thinking. He is thinking there is no way that Sigh has this much stuff. No way is that going through his head. 4th Nexus coming down for Starduck. Let's take a look at the resources lost. Almost dead even. 25 minerals difference. 25 resources difference. So it's 1-1 versus 2-2 right now. We actually have +1 armor. Man, this is a big oversight from Starduck. If he'd started that up when he finished his 1 forge, +1 armor would be finishing right now, and he'd be having +2 armor on the way. And we'd be looking down the barrel of a 3-2 upgrade setup versus potentially a delayed 2-2. Oh, now that's a big stim coming in from Sai. Yeah, I don't think you need to fight in there as Starduck just yet. At least not into the tanks. Guardian Shield is popped. Starduck posturing like he wants to take a fight, but I don't think this is the time. He's sitting in a... look at that. Look at that mini-map right there. He is sitting in a sensor tower and is showing his opponent where his army is. At the very least, stand outside it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe he couldn't afford it. It's only 100-100, though, for +1 armor, so... It's hard to argue that you can't afford it, but, I mean, sometimes literally one zealot can be the difference. Des and Troy. Man, this is so many Marauders here. Almost the same number of Marauders as Marines. Okay, this is the rotation I've been looking for a while here. Ooh, these sentries getting very low on HP. Nice little force field here, pinching off a bit of the army, and a blink forward will pick off a couple more Marauders. Nice movement right here, but I do believe Starduck may have just lost another Colossus. Yeah, he's lost 5 Colossi in this game. He is going into Disruptors, though, now. Disruptor transition, very, very powerful. Needs to get that +2 armor going. Sigh does have his 2-2 on the way. It's actually about halfway done. And here we go. Starduck going to move in on this base, but these tanks are way too well placed. He has got to find another rotation here. Sigh is really turtled up nicely. He's got 9 tanks. And Sensor Tower will get taken down. Does cancel a command center, but that's like the 6th command center. Nice blink forward here, covering the Colossus, takes out that Viking. And at this point, the Colossus is just Viking bait. So that's kind of cool. Just keeping it alive right now forces out more Vikings out of Sigh. And Sigh, yeah, he's only got 1 Viking on the map, but he's building 2 more. Oh, that is an optimistic Marauder. Meanwhile, we do have Starduck coming into the main base. No turrets in the main. And we are going to see a warp in of Zealots. It's not that many Zealots. There's only 6. He's got 11 gateways, but didn't have the free... No, he had the free supply, just didn't have the money. And, well, EMP plus Bio means the Zealots don't exist anymore. And they get wiped out very, very quickly. Resources lost still so even in this game number 2. 3 more command centers coming down. Sigh already on 6 orbitals and a planetary. He's about to go up to so many more. Oh, Disruptor's going to come on in with this army. And a nice move from Starduck. He is going to clear out a lot of Sigh's army. Sigh, he is losing all of his ghosts with that force. That is a disaster right here. But Starduck does still need to be careful. He is down in army supply. The tanks on the high ground shelling away at the army. He cannot afford to stay in this position. Needs this War Prism to reinforce. It's going to be pure charge loss right now. And he's got a Dark Shrine coming down behind this. Oh, yeah, you do not want to engage back in. Loses another Disruptor. There's now only 1 Disruptor with this army. It needs to get a very large shot and will actually connect on the tank and a Ghost. Starduck, though, he needs to back away and macro. He needs to spend his money right now. He has dealt some heavy blows to Sigh, but he has also taken it on the chin himself. Needs to get more. Honestly, I think I'd like to see a 3rd Robo at this point. Maybe a 3rd Robo. Definitely the shield upgrade, a 6th base. Keep pumping things up. Oh, Disruptor shot connecting with 2 more Marauders and another Ghost, maybe a couple Marines. And, well, Vikings are still going to try and take out this Colossus that is somehow still alive forever. And the Archons will actually cover them. And Sigh, he is still going to be able to hold the high ground with these tanks, but Starduck takes a great fight out of range of the tanks. And, well, ooh, another Disruptor shot going to come in. Doesn't hit anything. Orbital Command will be kept alive. Dropping to... Oh, it's actually not being repaired right now. Oh, Sigh thinks he clicked on it for repair, but he did not. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Sigh. He's got it on follow. No, he didn't click on it. Sigh. Oh, my God, okay. It dropped to sub 100 HP. Blink DT's coming in, by the way. That is going to be so good against... Oh, my God, the Mule Hammer. 4,800 5,000 resources per minute. Sigh, mining with the fury of 1,000 suns. 5,000 resources per minute. And Starduck, well, he may be able to blink on this CC and take it out, but he is... It's already paid for itself, to be honest. Starduck, don't go too far in right here. Will throw down some nice Disruptor shots. Oh, looks like he is not anticipating a base this far in. Blinks in on top of the tank. Now he's going to go after the planetary. It's going to be really close. Repair is coming down, but it's not enough to keep it alive. And Starduck will take down that base. Oh, blink, 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 blink. We do have Starduck moving in on the right side once again. We'll grab another ghost. Oh, the Colossus that was so heroic for so long finally goes down. And, well, the army for Starduck at the front right now is 5 disruptors, and that's it. Look at the resources lost. It is still so close. But the spending, look at how much more Sigh has spent on economy and how much less he spent on army. Starduck has been committing so many resources to army to try and kill his opponent. And that's why I was so desperate for him to have a 6th base. He should have a 7th base on the way right now. He has been playing such an aggro style. And he's only been on 71 workers. Sigh has so many orbitals, so many mules at a time. Oh, we are going to see another blink aggressively on this PF. 4 shots it and keeps all the DTs alive. They were very close, 3 HP on those DTs, but they do manage to survive. Blink forward here, or I guess blink backward to keep all the probes alive. Does keep them alive, and that is actually really big for Starduck. He has actually knocked Sigh back down to really just 1 mining base. Yeah, only 2 mineral patches in the natural, barely 4 at the 3rd. We'll take this base on the top side. And honestly, at this point, it's better that it's an orbital. By the way, during all of this, Sigh has gone up to +2 vehicle weapons with +3 on the way. He is really going ham on those tanks. 15 tanks have already died in this game. There's still 8 more on the map. Oh, wow. Starduck loves his charge lots. And, well, oh, no, this is not the fight. Oh, EMP is coming in here. Where are the disruptor shots? They're not getting thrown out yet. And charge lots will cover for them. First one whiffs very hard. Second one, though, grabs a single Marine. Sigh, yeah, you don't want to push up that ramp, but he has effectively secured 2 bases with this maneuver. And Starduck just lost so much. He's still trading better than his opponent, and he is going to get in on top of this base. Oh, just blink in. Yep, go after the SCVs. He is going to eviscerate them. Oh my god. Killing so many workers in a matter of seconds. And he may actually be able to take the fight. Blink on top, blink on top, blink on top. He could have blinked on the Marauders behind. This is sub-only chat. Oh, this is a really nice move from Sigh. Wanted to see those blink DTs coming from a while away, but wasn't able to do so. Ooh, disruptor shot coming in from afar, looking for the connection. Not going to get it. This center tower will burn down. Man, these DTs, please just kill the stuff right there. Oh no, will not. Nice save from Sigh. Another orbital coming in here. Oh, and we do see these DTs. They do kill off that army. Boo-boo with the gifted sub to game 898. Oh, disruptor shots coming in here. Oh, how they hit right in the middle and hit nothing. Sigh literally stopped moving his units. Oh, no. And that ghost, will get saved by the tanks in the background. EMPs and then says, oh, crap, I don't have anything else. Starduck going in to triple Stargate. Make it quad Stargate. Carrier? Question mark? He doesn't really have the economy for it. Oh man, Starduck, please transfer your workers around. Oh god, he's got a lot of inefficiencies right here. But another set of blink DTs coming in on this base. Gonna take out a lot of tanks and a lot of mules as well. Starduck's economy is not great. Oh, but the disruptor shot coming in. But it is good relative to size. Oh my god, this game is incredible right now. Starduck has taken a supply lead for the first time, it feels like, in this entire game. And 4 carriers being built at a time. He's got +1 air weapons on the way. Disruptor shot coming in here. Going to clip that tank. Will he get the... Oh, went the wrong way around the shrubs. And, well, he's just going to come in, tap it with a couple charge lots. We'll take that out. Disruptors coming in, getting some nice shots on those Marines. Sigh is struggling right now. Oh, blinks forward, tries to cover the disruptor, doesn't manage to keep it alive. But that was very good. This game is so neck and neck. 4 more disruptors waiting to get picked up with the army. Starduck has had some huge disruptor shots in this game, and the blink DTs have been nothing short of miraculous. Ooh, disruptor shot coming in, connecting on some Marine Marauder, but a couple disruptors will go down as well. Protect only. Or sub-only chat. Once again, thank you so much to Vuvu. 4 carriers. We're about to have 8 carriers on the map, too. And that is going to be quite the shock. What does Sigh have in terms of infrastructure? Absolutely nothing to deal with that. Single starport. It is actually... He's got 3 Tech Lab factories. He's going to have to respond to this with Thors, if anything. The Marauder count getting slapped down right there. It's still at 15 Marauders. There's 13 Siege Tanks, though. Another couple Disruptor shots going to come in. Nothing better against Siege Tanks than Disruptors. Oh, another massive hit coming in. Huge charge lot run by, getting set up on the top right side. And EMP will come down. Nice positioning from Sigh. Going to keep his units alive. But Starduck, well, he is keeping the pressure on in multiple places at once. He can go up to another 4 carriers. He could potentially show up with 12 plus 2 carriers all of a sudden. Just all of a sudden. And that would absolutely be a GG scenario. I don't care who you are. If 12 carriers with plus 2 show up at your base, you're just dead. Oh, and that I thought that command center would die. Oh, but now it will. Oh, it's out of range. I was going to say that was enough damage, but it was out of range. Man, Starduck really turning this game around and making this an incredibly entertaining series. Both players are still maxed out, but like I said, I have not seen a player deal with just sudden 12 carriers with only 1 starport. I just don't see a way. There's just no anti-air, not realistically. Oh, I was going to say that War Prism is carrying a very precious payload. And Starduck, he actually can go up into 16 carriers. Well, no, he's just going to go. He's just going to go. And they have their plus 2. They will have a full payload of interceptors very shortly. 70... What is that? What's going to be 92 interceptors right now. 96 if he can finish off that round. And look at that. The 2 Vikings, hilarious. Good effort. Trying to build missile turrets, it just doesn't matter. Plus 2 carriers are coming in. They are going to wreak havoc on everything. The tanks getting eviscerated. The Marines getting annihilated. The Ghosts getting put 6 feet under. The Marauders stimming forward hilariously past the carriers. Won't be able to do anything, and Starduck has this one in the bag now. 3 Thors on the way, but that is so many carriers already. 12, not a single one has gone down. And that's got to be it. Command Center's going to go down. The resources lost, 7,000 in favor of Starduck now. And now we've got more harass at the top side. DT's charge lots. No defense available. Marines, they're going to try their darndest. They have 3-3, but it just doesn't matter. There are so many interceptors. And look at that Thor getting knocked out as soon as it pops out. Second one getting almost volleyed down in 2 shots. GG gets called, and Starduck evens the series with some magnificent play. All right, and here we go. Spawning down in the bottom left of Jagannatha. It is the pink Protoss player. Give it up for Starduck. Winning a magnificent macro game there. And his opponent, spawning up in the top right, he will not take what you are doing lying down. It is the Korean Terran player, Sigh. And he is going for a proxy. Yeah, this is just going to be single barrack, so proxy Reaper. And Vuvu gifting a sub to African SC2 as well. 9 subs on the day. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Oh, absolutely. Ooh. Big misclick right there from Sigh. Actually grabbing all of his workers, sending them to minerals, and that will slow him down a little bit. Levi Ackerman getting another gifted sub from Vuvu. Thank you so much. Oh my god. Thank you. African SC2, thank you for the follow as well. We do have Starduck moving out on the map, and this is a little bit unfortunate for him. He's playing a greedy build. He went Gate Nexus Cybernetics core. And, well, Normally, this is totally fine. But that's only when you scout your opponent. By the way, Starduck going for a proxy pylon of his own. So that means no pylon at the natural. If oh my goodness. Oh, okay. There's so much analysis to be done about this. So Sigh sees that the Nexus was earlier than Gate Cyber Nexus and sees that his opponent hasn't scouted him. He's like, all right, well, I'm gonna go for a proxy factory too. You're just not scouting my main base. I'm gonna get so much done to you. I'm gonna ruin your day, says Sigh. And well, this Adept, it is very late. And we are already going to see at least 2 probes go down. Nice mineral stacking here to try and make it so that he can't target fire, but there was enough time to kill another probe regardless. And, well, that is 3 dead probes right off the bat. Meanwhile, though, we have a proxy gate, a second gate coming down on the main base. This is going to be a 3 gate. And, well, Sigh, does throw down a Reaper grenade right there. Trying desperately to make something happen. It is Proxy Cyclone and Proxy Starport. This is absolutely nuts. Oh, don't let that finish. Oh, Starduck. That is a little bit greedy, a little bit risky. But not gonna cast him. Or not gonna cost him. Not yet, anyways. And 1 HP left on that Reaper. Oh, and it will get saved for the moment. But the Adept is on the hunt. Oh, and he's going to be able to find 2 of these kills. And he can get a triple kill on the Reaper, potentially. Oh, he's back up to the high ground, but the Cyclone says no. No, sir, you will not kill my friends. Warp Gate still a ways away from finishing up. And there is no units. There's just 2 Adepts right now. Starduck still has not seen his opponent's base. And that is why Sigh has been able to get away with this. And here we go. Oh, Warp Gate is going to finish, but it's an Autosis Pylon right there. Starduck, he needs to keep that alive. He's warping in the servers. They with a split second left, and that is Sigh surviving with a Cyclone in the main base. He does lose basically everything here, but he prevents the warp-in. What a ridiculous series this has been so far. Another Cyclone shows up. It's going to go after this pylon as well. Sigh going to lock onto that Stalker, almost takes it out, and now he is going for this pylon once again. Viking will land, gets 6 probes, and Sigh, he depowers those gates again. Starduck desperately needs to spend his money, but he can't without production and without pylons in the main base. He's going to go all in on that Cyclone. Will take it out, but it costs him both his Stalkers. Landed Vikings, surprisingly good right now. Starduck, just build an extra pylon here. Just freaking do it, man. And then chrono the crap out of your warp gates. Sigh, by the way, he is expanding behind this. He is taking an expansion. Sigh, oh my god, he's going to get so many probes with this. 4 probes with this Viking already. And Starduck, he has been taking it on the chin. 18 workers have gone down. He's down 11 workers. Even if Sigh were to macro right now and not do a single resource worth of damage from this point on, he would still be so far ahead. But as it is, he is going to get a lot done. Oh, nice body blocking right there, but not good enough. The Stalker doesn't walk far enough away, and a Viking picks off an additional Stalker. Now, Sigh, man, how many Cyclones has he made? He's made, this is his 4th Cyclone? That's a lot of Cyclones. Does escape with one of them, and he actually has, like, literally no units at home, so Starduck does have the opportunity to be a little bit aggressive. Starduck wants to get the kill on this barracks. Yeah, actually, Starduck might be able to potentially get a lot of damage done right now. There's no bunker, no units. It's literally just the 1 Cyclone. There's another Cyclone. Wait, where is it? Did it sneak past? Oh, it did. It just barely sneaked past. Oh, man, that was brutal. Oh, the force field. It is coming on the ramp. No, he missed that force field very unfortunately, and loses a couple of units to the lock-ons. Oh, does take out the Cyclone, though. He actually has a surprising amount of DPS in this army. Is there another force field available? Not for a while. We'll go after that Cyclone, and that's everything that's actually keeping Sigh alive at home right now. He doesn't have much of anything. And these SCVs, well, they're actually going to get some decent little trades right here. Widow Mines, ooh, they are going to burrow in the main mineral line. Oh, man, really nice split right there from Starduck. Very fortunate that Sigh was not target firing that, Because if he was, that would have been a big problem. Concussive shells, genius level maneuver right now. The only thing he needs to do is keep the damage at a minimum, but he's not going to even micro his units. Starduck, he's actually going to find everything at a natural. Oh my goodness. What is happening in this series? This does not make any damn sense. I think that Starduck actually wins right now. What is this? What am I watching? Okay, Widowmine is going to come into the natural. It's going to burrow. What can it find? The Stalker. Oh, he actually should have gone after the Stalker. That would have been more probes. SCVs being pulled right now. Oh, they're going to have to somehow get this around. Will grab. Oh, he let go of 2 Adepts. But he doesn't want to lose a bunch of units. He only has a Marauder for fighting in his army. Sigh is actually getting overwhelmed right now. Meanwhile, Liberator in the main base. It's got 8 kills to its name. This is such a low econ, high tension game. Starduck does force this Liberator away from the main base. Stalker will get warped in at the natural. And right now, Starduck is containing his opponent very hard. Very hard contain. Ooh, this Liberator going to come back into the main base. If Starduck lost track of that, it could be a big problem. Oh, nice usage of the Adept Shades to give vision on the supply depot. We'll take that out. But now, this is not the fight to take. There's a medevac out. He cannot go against this, not with the concussive shells. And so many SCVs available. A couple of units will get taken down. Meanwhile, Widowmine gets on into the natural. Oh my god, if Sigh had been using these units, he would have gotten so much done. We'll take down a Zealot, gonna find a couple more probes in the main base. They are beating the ever-living shit out of each other right now. Neither player dying, though. What is happening? How is this game still going on? It doesn't make any sense. This is game of the century right now. Liberator gonna come in here, picks off another probe or 2. Will Starduck be able to get the kill? He gets the kill. Nicely done. Widowmine gonna try and come into the natural expansion. Not this time, says Starduck. And now we are going to settle into a macro game. What? Both players have successfully cleared each other's side of the maps. We're seeing a Twilight Council come down. +1 weapons is on the way for Sigh. He loses his factory. Yes, he will lose that factory. So that means no more starports, but he's already got his starport. It's producing a medevac on his opponent's side of the map. All right, this is a stimmed medevac worth of units. Honestly, like, this is still a really juicy pylon. Starduck does have a shield battery finishing up at the front. 2 shield batteries. Thinking that he just needs to survive. But no, Sigh is going to come in here with some devastating harass. 6, 7 probes getting picked off right away. And he is going to take down a lot of stuff with this, the drop right here. Man, he's going to go after probes as well. Oh my god, gunning down so many workers. 10 workers have gone down. 50 workers to 30 killed in this game. And Sigh, with just 8 Marines and a medevac, says, no, I'm the Beyond now. Kills off so much with those units. This is insane. Well, Voltic just came up with a name for the YouTube video right there. This is the true StarCraft 2 that David Kim didn't want you to know about. Unfreaking believable right now. Widowmine will get picked off here. This is so much stimmed bio, though, and Combat Shields is about to finish up. I think this is finally it. I think Sigh has finally won this game, maybe. But I'm trying to jinx that so it goes on for another 34 minutes. This time, though, I don't think there's much that can be done. Starduck, he has no splash. Blink, not quite done. He's only on 3 gates. He's got battery overcharge, but what does that do when it gets targeted down so quickly? GG is called, and Sigh takes the series, but what a series it was!